And we're back with another review here at Total Recon. Today, you can see we've got the new Bo-Katan Kryze 1-scale mini bust. Now, we're going to do a little flip here. I don't think she has anything special, but you can tell that the leader of the Mandalorians is ready to go. This looks nothing like Katie Sackhoff. I don't believe the helmet comes off. When I twirled it and there was no other alternate head, obviously not. Now, there are some statues of her. We've reviewed one here. I'll put a link to it at the end, that you can actually get that version of Bo-Katan if you wish. She also has a couple of different ones, different gun hands and stuff. We've had a couple. This is our second or third one. A little hazy at the moment to figure out which one it is. But let's open this one up, this 1/6 scale mini bust. Retails for $120 right now and limited edition of 3,000. We'll find out what number we have. We'll find out how good this detail is. I love the gunmetal on the here and the armor. I love the two guns blazing. Let's find out how good she really looks outside of the box. So before we open her up out of the styrofoam coffin, this is not a special edition. We've reviewed a couple of convention exclusives, but this one here has the stamp. Why that is, I don't know. It keeps throwing me off. Once I think I have it figured out, I don't. So it's very frustrating. Why this gets the stamp and others do not. So let's open her up here. Lots of plastic bags, sealed with tape. Ooh, okay, good. All right, so what number did we get? Well, here's our letter of authenticity, which is the baseball card. We have 580 of 3,000. Nice. I think the lowest I've ever gotten was under 10. I think I got a 9 once. Let's go through my reviews and find out. Let's open her up here. So the arms are detachable, which is nice. It keeps the box really small, which is also reduces the shipping cost. So I think we're okay if I put that in there. We'll get rid of the styrofoam coffin. I keep all my boxes, as I always say, I keep all my boxes, I keep all my styrofoam. This way, if I ever move, I rotate through these. I can keep them comfortable, safe, well and protected in case the cat knocks one off the shelf. It's in a box downstairs, or I'm moving around and, the box get jostled or whatever. So let's open up the arms first. We do have magnets, as you will see. Man, those guns are really tight inside the box. Great detail on the gun. Look at that. Right out of the Clone Wars. Gauntlets here. We've got the owl sigil, and then we have the magnet. And just really great detail. We got this here, the fingers. Really nice. Such a cool character. I'm really glad that she's come along away from a long way since the cartoon series. Again, just really nice, great detail, great pistols here from the Death Watch sigil again. Of course, this isn't the updated sigil with the Mythosaur on here. So this is pre-season 3. And let's get her out of this. Now, our instant danger point, or the point that you got to be careful of, is this, obviously, the homage to Boba Fett, where, as in, like, just the design. This was here, so you got to be careful of that. Very fragile. But we have great gunmetal looks. I love this little extra piece right here. Love the battery belt, that they used for Star Wars. That is like basically the belt for all these characters. Armor's great. Got great details that run along the edges here, reinforcing it. So let's get one arm up, second arm up, and she is ready to go. Now that's a heck of a design for a figure. And a lot to ask of those magnets to keep up. So you can't even put them in a different direction. Well, that one you kind of can. This one, not so much. You can always say she was doing that. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but definitely get it. But very solid, tight quarters. Really like it. So what's her scale? So here's a 6 inch. Here's a vintage collection Mandalorian. First release, gives you some scale. And then here is we've got a lot of Mandalorians floating around here right now. And then here is a 6 inch archive Boba Fett, as you can see, scale. So about 6 inches to the scope. Is about 6.5. With the arms all the way out, she's about 8. So for 120, solid piece, really nice part of your collection. If you're a Mandalorian fan, Clone Wars fan, kind of covers all the bases without the helmet coming off, but it has a more realistic look to it. So I wouldn't say it's so much the Clone Wars in the animation style. And not to say that they wouldn't do that. We've had Anakin and Ahsoka. We've even had a Star Wars Rebels Darth Vader. So it's worth checking out that maybe, if that's what you're holding out for, I would love to have a pre-Vizsla. They may have already done one. I'm sorry, but I've only really started collecting and getting into these Gentle Giants in maybe the last 3 years. So the few that I do have are way early. We're talking like 2008, 2009. I have like one or two. A lot more in the last 3 years. But she's a great asset to your collection. Great for the Star Wars fan. Great for the Mandalorian fan. Actually, I have a friend who's in the 501st down in Florida. This is probably already sitting on her mantelpiece. She dresses as Bo-Katan for a lot of conventions. So, hello, Nikki. Saying hi to you in case you're watching. This is Bob from Total Recon. Thanking Gentle Giant for sending this out. Fantastic piece to add to your collection.